Yep, it's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Rocket Raccoon and Groot appear to be two characters we might get figures for. Who is perched upon that pirate ship? Well, none other than Brave's Merida. Hey everyone, Wes here for Family Gamer TV, and today we're going to look at Marvel superheroes for Disney Infinity 2.0. We're going to talk you through the trailer, and then we're going to point out a few things that maybe you missed on first glance. So as the trailer starts, we get to see a few familiar faces as they're distracted by a strange object moving quickly through their world. It bounces off a few buildings, it bounces off a pirate ship, and it flies past a few characters before crashing into a robot, bouncing off a few more buildings, and then coming to rest in somebody's hand. Who is it? It's Captain America, and he's joined by the rest of the Avengers in this Marvel superheroes game. So you've got Hulk and Thor and Black Widow and even Nick Fury. I'm really hoping Nick's playable. Now we'll get to see a little sample of them in action. Black Widow taking down some ice giants, Thor there with his mighty hammer. You can also now fly around if you're Iron Man. You can ride on a motorbike if you're Captain America, and there's also vehicles that will take more than one passenger. But of course, the game wouldn't be complete if you couldn't do Hulk's mighty super jump, and we'll get to see that in a second. Here it is. The game just wouldn't be complete without it. So we've got hovering, we've got flying, we've got new vehicles, super jumps, and of course the enemies. And here we see Loki and Modok. So that's two enemies that maybe we'll get figures for, maybe we can play as. Would be fun. Who else might we get? Well, there's got to be some more in there. I'd like to see some, that's for sure. But at the very end, who do we get? Spider-Man himself, yes! As predicted, or as hoped on Family Gamer TV, Spider-Man is there. Brilliant. Now, what are the things that we might have missed in that trailer? Well, right at the start, as Captain America's shield flies through the world, it bounces off a building and then off a pirate ship. The building it bounces off has a non-Marvel character hanging off the side. Yep, it's Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I know that his surfboard was very, very popular from Disney Infinity 1, the kind of hover surfboard. Now we might actually get a Stitch figure to play with, and I can imagine it would be quite crazy. Now, when the Captain America shield bounces off of a pirate ship, who is perched upon that pirate ship? Well, none other than Brave's Merida, and close by, hiding behind a purple tree, is Maleficent from the upcoming live-action film from Disney. So great to see these characters. I know my daughter has been desperate to get her hands on Merida, and Maleficent should be cool with some wicked witchy powers. That's not all though, there are a few more reveals in here. So we mentioned the enemies, Loki and Modok. Now if you don't know much about Loki, he's Thor's brother, and he plays a key role as a villain in both of the Thor films and the Avengers film. Modok though really hasn't branched out beyond comic books and animated series. We've yet to see him in the big films, but you can see he's quite an interesting character with his strange suit, huge head and small arms and legs. But there was another enemy lurking in there just before Spider-Man made an appearance at the end. Yes, Spider-Man's arch nemesis, or at least one of them, Green Goblin, is in the game. And that looks like it could be a pretty cool figure if we can buy him. But I really, really want Spider-Man. Web slinging, web swinging, oh, it'd be brilliant. Now, Marvel has another big film coming out this year, later in the summer. It's called Guardians of the Galaxy. And about 2/3 away through this trailer, we see two of the characters from that team. Rocket Raccoon and Groot appear to be two characters we might get figures for. Now I don't know whether we'll get the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy team, but we might get a playset with those two, and that would be pretty cool, I have to say. So that's all the stuff that we spotted in the trailer. Maybe you saw some other stuff, or maybe you'd like to see some other characters, maybe some more villains. Well, let us know by leaving us a comment. We really want to know what you think. And of course, if you don't want to miss any of our Disney Infinity coverage, then you should subscribe today. That's all from Family Gamer TV today. Join us next time.